Hello and welcome back to RADBMX Builds. On this episode, right behind me is going to be a build, I suppose, of a 2019 GT Pro Performer that I'm going to be adding some old school retro parts to make this bike look a little more nostalgic, a little more old school. It's not an old school bike. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not pretending that it is, but I want it to look and resemble a little bit more of an old school GT Performer. These things are really cool. If you're able to pick up one of these newer ones, this is a 2019 behind me, they're a great bike. And you can then go and buy some repop or retro parts to make this look like a throwback or an homage to an old school GT Pro Performer. And that's what my goal is here today. So I'm going to take this bike behind me and I'm going to add a bunch of parts to it to try to make it look just like that. And you can see here the 2019 GT Performer as it sits totally stock. So what I did is I bought some new old stock GT grips that they're Amy GT grips, and you can find these every now and then on eBay. And they usually sell for about 89 bucks. Sometimes they're shipping, sometimes they're not. So it's kind of expensive, but they're gonna be swapping out the GT new school grips that they have there. And I'm not a fan of those. I prefer to give it more of an old school look with these. Okay, the chainring that's on here now, you have the GT Power Series cranks, but the chainring is a 28 tooth steel GT chainring. So I bought the brand new GT 36 tooth sprocket and power disc. So chainring and power disc. And then you can see the new school chain on there. Cool, works great, but ugly. So I'm gonna replace it with a chrome and black one. Next, you have a GT, it's even stamped, laid back pivotal seat post. But if you look at the angle of that seat, it is already adjusted to the complete nose down position and is still an atrocious angle. So I have a couple options. I have this seat post here that I could put on, which will work great. It's a straight one. Or I have over here in my, I'm just getting a sticker off there with some gooby gone, a laid back black one, which I think I'm gonna end up using. And I have a different seat as well. I have a GT PC seat that came off of another bike. So I will be replacing the one that's on there because I'm not gonna be going with the pivotal. Now the best mod yet, it comes with spoked wheels that have a GT sealed bearing. I mean, you can see that they're really nice hubs. And these are GT tires. You know, they're stamped or whatever. But they're really wide. And so I'm gonna give it more of an old school look. And I bought some brand new Skyways, some brand new LP GT tires. But I went ahead and got the Skyways with the 9-tooth cog on there, which with this gearing, I don't know how it's going to act. However, I did a little research, and if I up the gearing from 9 to 13 on the back, it should be just fine. So that's gonna be an easy fix, but I'm gonna run the 9 for now, just for this build initially, and then we're gonna see how it works with the 13 when I get that in. So, all right. Here's the plan for today. Today's Monday, and I'm gonna try to put all these parts on. Shouldn't be an issue at all. And then we are going to take this bike tomorrow to Huntington Beach Tuesday. What do you think? You can see how much more proper that really looks on there. It just looks right. That one just looked so wrong and cheap, like they just went the cheap route. That's a better look all around. So GT PC pedals, GT Power Series cranks, and the GT Power Series power disc and chainring. And I like the silver with the black combo also. So now all we got to do is get my black and chrome chain, put that on, tighten everything up. I just wanted to say, before you do any work on bikes like this, if you start taking parts off and there are threaded areas, I use this. This is Crystal White Lightning. It's 100% clear bike grease, and you can find this in the link below in my Amazon store. So when I pulled the drive side crank off, I put a little lube around there to keep it from seizing next time I take it on or off. And then the threaded bolt here, as I removed that, I lubed up those threads and put it back on. So if I ever have to take this off again, I won't have that seizing metal on metal. There'll be some nice grease in there to keep it lubricated, and it should be a lot easier to pull this crank off. I was able to get it off without a crank puller. Like I said, this bike is basically brand new. I don't even know that it's really been ridden, so it was pretty easy to take off. Now, also the next thing we're doing, swapping this out right here. Seat and seat post are getting ready to come off, but next the chain, then the seat and seat post, and then lastly we'll do the grips, and then the big reveal. Welcome back. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Huntington Beach Tuesday, here we come. I'm in the car leaving my house, which is only about, I don't know, 10 minutes away from where Huntington Beach Tuesday occurs, which is at the Huntington State Beach near Pacific Coast Highway and Beach Boulevard, near the Huntington Beach pedestrian bridge that goes over PCH. So if you're ever in that area on a Tuesday, stop in, check it out. It usually happens in the afternoons, but I've seen Martin there on more than just Tuesday. So if you're not there on a Tuesday, maybe a Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, just take a look in that parking lot. You might see Martin riding around, but Tuesday's the day where most of us will get together and head out there, and you never know who's gonna show up. So enjoy the drive, just a few minutes up Pacific Coast Highway, and we'll be there shortly.
The original way. Top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. Kick out. Car. Car.
I'm touching you.
Watch closely.
Touching you with my eyes. Whoa.
Check it out.
Hey man, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
I got this one. Again. Run away. Those crickets are too small. There you go. Nice. Talk about. Gotcha. Whiplash. Konnichiwa, Kamawa. What the heck was that?
Just a freaking rarity.
You feel me the whole time.
Never know what you're gonna get.
It's the hardest 3 ever.
You don't think you just said, hey, shut it. 7 and 7. Yes. 3, 4. You're not close up to the car. Everybody get close to the car.
Car. He doesn't see it.
All right already, you win. Go right after Danny goes go. Get ready. That was 7.
Hey, you think you're my style?
Nice. So we're doing spin.
Oh, someone's kicking your bag. Someone's kicking your bag.
Hey, everybody.
I knew that for you, brother.
He did that on purpose. Go, right on.
Scary. I've never even tried one.
So good. At least you're trying. What?
Oh!
That was a good try, though.
Good effort.
You went right into it. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, Red just got it down.
Oh, can.
All right, I'm going to take you back to the old school traditional lighthouse. Front wheel pickup. Oh, he's in the IHOP still. He's got to complete his trick.
Yeah, let's just start with the hard stuff first.
He looks on me. He just sucked at me. I just did a single. He just stunned with a single. What I meant to say is this one right here.
Hey, you didn't do that many last time.
Bigger, taller, slower. Yeah, there you go. Nice!
It's just the comedy aspect.
I'm gonna have to retire Simon to get you back on the team. Nice! Oh, slide around. Bar spin. I don't even know if that's really you under the mask.
Sit you down, Aparijo.
This is for Danny Combs, but he's not here, so I got to do it for Simon and these guys.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's your trick.
Oh, crab walker, crab walker!
Oh, that's
Crab walker, crab walker! Luke Crab Walker! This is for Rathbones! They call it infinity rope or something. Seat grabber infinity.
Oh,
Emphasize the seat grabbing. I don't see no seat grabbing, but I'll give it to you. There you go. Okay, you're kicked out of the family.
yeah, right?
You're all right a minute ago. Yeah. I didn't sign the papers yet. No, I didn't look yet. Oh,
Nice.
snap! You have to stump them somewhere. Okay.
Legs up there.
Watch the landing, watch the landing. Oh, I thought you had a hernia. A minute ago, you had a hernia.
He's fine now.
Yeah.
Miraculous.
Healed!
Hey.
Miraculous!
What's the landing?
Yeah. Go back this way. I gotta talk to him. That'll work. Can you Photoshop me in? Photoshop me in. You can't land it spinning. I guarantee you can't land it spinning.
Watch the landing.
I know. Hey, Jim. I know you can nail this one.
Oh, yeah, we got the old bill.
Before I do this one, I'm gonna see we're slowly advancing now.
Right?
Now we're gonna take it to the next level. Uh-oh. Oh! He's hungry for the spin! Focus, people! Keep your eyes on the bars! Oh!
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Oh! Shoot it!
Yeah. Spinning lawnmower. Right?
Get the lever?
Don't even have to warm up.
Do this. I know someone who can do this.
I don't know. I don't want to know. We don't want to know.
Oh, man. I used to be able to do that.
Oh, he's up in it. He's up
Gut gets in the way, though.
I hear a lot of groaning. I hurt my knee.
Good.
Hit my knee in the handlebar.
Oh! Oh!
Nice.
Danny, brakeless. Brakeless.
Still on the crab walk. He's on the crab walk.
Yeah.
All right.
synced them. Yeah.
Okay, that was Huntington Beach Tuesday. A lot of footage of Martin and some other guys that like to ride there, and Eddie didn't show up, so that's fine. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, but I'll hook up with him later, see if he wants to sign this bike. It was a great time. I hope you enjoyed that footage. I really like going out there. I don't get out there very often, but when I do, I like to film it to share it with you guys. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click that link. It doesn't cost you anything. Help me out, help my channel grow, and we'll keep giving you some awesome content like this. So, a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Huntington Beach did not disappoint. I hope you liked it. I hope you stick around for the next video, and as always, stay rad.